Alright guys, you see it right there in the background. It's your boy back again with another one. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Don't forget to turn on those post notification bells so you can be notified every time I upload videos like this, guys. Give this video a thumbs up once again. Share the videos out. Guys, I'm going to be embroidering a custom design for a client, Levite Apparel. He got his EM1010 Ricoma multi-head embroidery machine, and he asked me to digitize his logo for him. So here we are. I digitize him. I'm going to send him the .dst that works with his EM1010, but I also exported .pes, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how it comes out on the Ricoma, on the Brother SE600. All right, so stick around for that right after the song. Boom, wait a minute, just like that. Boom, 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 just like that. A-Dubb Productions, just like that. Like, comment, subscribe, just like that. Boom, wait a minute, just like that. A-Dubb, you ready? Wait a minute. All right, guys, you see the SE600 ready to do its thing. Guys, look at this design right here. This is a design for Levite Apparel. Shouts out to the YouTube channel Levite Apparel and the apparel decorator Levite Apparel. This is 13,673 stitches. It's a 35-minute stitch out on the Brother SE600. But Levite, shouts out to him, just used our Ricoma affiliate link and purchased the Ricoma EM1010, and he got his in the mail, and he's ready to start embroidering some stuff with his EM1010, which is going to take way less time than that to stitch this out. Probably about 5 to 6 minutes, to be honest with you guys. But let's go ahead and start this design. You guys see it's like black, then white, then black, then white. So but it actually has black chrome, black chrome. All right, we got our black embroidery thread already on the top there. You can't really see it. We're just going to hit that button. We're going to load this foot because we already threaded our machine. And we're just going to hit this button right here. And as soon as we hit the button, we're going to watch the Brother SE600 start to do its thing. Look at that thing right there. This Brother SE600 is going to line everything up and start putting down that back stitch. Guys, if you haven't purchased your Brother SE600 sewing and embroidery machine yet, use my Amazon link in the description down below to purchase yours today. But I would highly recommend that you guys just skip the SE6 and get the SE19, because the prices are so close together now that it almost doesn't really make sense to get the SE6. Just go ahead and grab the SE1900 sewing and embroidery machine, guys. It's a dope deal, dope machine, and the best part about it is they last very, very long. I've had my machine for years now, and it hasn't broken down on me. I haven't had any problems with it yet. What will happen though is after like the first year and a half, maybe 2 years, you'll need to clean your machine and take it apart and oil it. I have a video showing you how to do that, so you guys don't have to worry. It's not that involved. It's not that intrusive. You can use basic tools. Just use my Amazon link down below. Buy yourself some machine oil. It's not that hard at all. Check out my video, A-Dubb Productions, how to clean your Brother SE600. Brother SE600 maintenance, I think it's called. But yeah, that video is available. So let me let some of this stitch out, because this is a 35-minute stitch out. I hope Levite Apparel likes and appreciates his logo. It's gonna be dope. So be right back, guys, right after this little small commercial break. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Thank you. What I want you guys to check out right now is how nicely that back stitch is being laid out, and how the middle design, the main part of the image, is not does not have black on it, right? It's like cut out, if you will. So that way, when it goes to embroider the second color, like I always say, when it goes to embroider the second color, there won't be a whole lot of embroidering thread on top of thread. Only a little bit, only minute, okay? So this is the way you guys want to digitize. This is pretty much the bulk of our design right here, because this part right here is 16 minutes. The other part is only 3 minutes, then 8 minutes, then another 8 minutes. So this part right here is the bulk, just laying down that foundation for the rest of the design, guys. I think the design is dope so far. You see how black the blacks are? That means we got some good density in there, and we're embroidering on our white cloth material, so you know it's going to come out good as far as not being able to see through the design and things like that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Levite Apparel, let me know what you think, bruh. I know you watch the channel a lot, so I know you'll definitely see your design on the channel, so I know you're looking forward to that. So let me know what you think, and hopefully after you use the file, the .dst file that I'm going to send to you, you can send us a picture, send a picture in, so I can feature whatever you embroidered this on with your EM1010 on the channel. You know, I'll probably put it on a Ricoma video that I make. I'll also put it on a brother video that I make also, so that people can check it out, so all the viewers can check it out and they can see the results that you got on your Ricoma EM1010. Guys, go over there and hit my boy up, give him a subscribe, because he's gonna need all the money he can get to pay for that financing for that Ricoma EM1010. But he has a shop, so he should do fine once he gets that embroidery stuff going. Once he gets his machine down packed, he'll pay that. That machine will pay for itself, to be honest. So I'm not worried about him one bit.
Like, comment, subscribe.
SE600 is pulling up to the end of this part of the design, making the last few lines, getting to the end, completing that circle there, and as soon as it's done, we are just going to change threads, get right into it, skipping nothing. Let's go ahead and take that out right there. See that background right there, guys? I'm also trying to give you guys some more attractive shots right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this up right here to the side. I'm not gonna put my spool saver on. I'm just gonna sit it right here to the side because we are going to use that color again, guys. All right, so boom, drop that in here like so. Around here, boom, boom, down, around, down, both hands through here. Make sure that passes through there. Up, down, let go. Go ahead and feed that all the way through and hit them off with a clip and go. That simple. Follow them steps just like that, you can't go wrong. Boys and girls, follow those steps and you can't go wrong. Let's see what we're doing right here. Doing some serious white patchwork around the perimeter, around the circumference of the design, if you will. Guys, hit the thumbs up button if you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet. If you are looking to get your design digitized, you have a logo that's reasonable, contact me, send your logo to me, adubbproductions@gmail.com. That's ADUBB productions@gmail.com. Send your file, your image, and I'll take a look at it and come back to you with a price quote, and we can get you on and popping with your machine so you can be cooking on gas, making money, selling that logo, selling that merch, you know what I mean, putting it on whatever you want to put on, putting on stuff that you wear so you can promote your business or promote whatever it is that you're doing. Promote yourself. You don't have to wear Tommy all the time, or Polo all the time, or Gucci all the time, or Louis all the time, or Christian Dior all the time, and Reebok all the time, and Nike all the time, and Fila all the time, and Saucony all the time, and Vans all the time. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Damn, I was spitting that, right? I should make a song like that, right? Guys, if a song comes out like that, I know where you got it from. All right, I know where you got it from. But anyway, yeah, you see the design stitching out. Next, this part right here is only a 3-minute part. The next one is going to be an 8-minute part. Then we're going to have another 8-minute part with the chrome, and then we're going to have a 1-minute part with the black. This design is coming out awesome so far. I like it. I like the way that bead came out right there. Satin stitch looking real good. All right, we're done with that color right there. All right, for now. All right, still gotta use it one more time. So up with the foot, take that white out of there, and then we are going to put in our black thread right there. All right, we're gonna put that right there. Down, around, around, down, grab it, put it, release it, through it, up it, down it, through it, grab it, pull it through, and we are good to go. Just gonna hit that start button right there, and we are good to go. Cooking on gas, keeping that thing moving and grooving. Keeping that thing moving. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep it going. All right, remember what I said about color on top of color? So when you get real close to another color, especially a big bead like we're close to right now, that's what happened. The thing starts to jump a little bit, and you can see just slightly. Whenever it digs into that white, it's jumping ever so slightly. All right, and that's what I talk about. That's what you want to avoid, because that's what the machine does not like. It starts making loud noises, and the machine doesn't like that, right? It's not meant for that. So, hey, what are we gonna do, right? Do the best we can. AllanAwade.com. Buy yourself some embroidery files so you can practice on your embroidery machine. Or if you have a commercial embroidery machine, pick up some .dst files so you can start making some extra scratch, right? Look at this thing, it's coming out good. Even though it's jumping just a little bit, it's still coming out good, guys.
A-Dubb Productions.
The further along we get in this design, the better and the better it starts to look. I love stuff like this when it's like a puzzle. Embroidery in general, sheesh. Almost hiccuped and passed out there. Embroidery in general is like a puzzle, like you put something together, and at first you don't see what it is, and then it starts to come together and look better and better. You guys can see it's not really jumping, but it's making a loud noise, and that's what I mean by, but inside is jumping. You can see the inside jumping. That's what I mean by do not let too many colors overlap each other, color on top of color on top of color, because that's when you can mess up your design. All right, but luckily it's not that serious with this specific design. It's not that serious. We didn't go too crazy with it, so it doesn't like look crazy, and it's not messing it up at all, because we have just a few tiny little parts of it overlapping, two tiny little parts of the different colors overlapping. It's not that bad. All right, here we go. We're done this black part right here. Starting to look more and more like the image all the time the further we go along. All right, done this part right here. We got to use this black one more time for a 1 minute stitch out at the end. But now we're going to put back in our chrome right here. Levite Apparel. If you ever get a Brother SE600, you'll know exactly how to do it. But you don't have one of these. You have a MT1501. I mean, EM1010 rather. EM1010 is the embroidery machine that is the multi-needle embroidery machine that is it's right underneath the commercial MT1501, but they don't Ricoma doesn't consider commercial, but it can do some type of commercial work. You can push out some product with it for some clients, because some people use it as a commercial machine. But if you want to go full commercial, then you're going to get the Ricoma MT1501, all right, like I got. So right now, and a big part about it, the reason why you want to get it, is to avoid stuff like this, right? So he's got this one part of his logo where it does, a bunch of little balls. And right here with the bunch of little balls, what's happening right now, because it's not automatic cutting, is between each ball there's a string or a jump stitch that attaches one ball to the other, and that's going to be rough to clean up. I don't even know if we're going to be able to clean that up, because the balls are so close together and it's so small that sometimes when you do stuff like that, it's not even worth trying to clean up, because it's possible that you can cut a piece of thread that you don't want to cut. And if you do that, then you kind of ruin your whole thing. All right, so you gotta be mindful of that when you're trimming this stuff and where you're trimming at and stuff like that. So, all right, now we're gonna stop the machine real fast and trim this jump stitch right here all the way from one end to the other. Just want to trim that to make sure it doesn't embroider over top of that and mess up our whole design. All right, so trim that part. And then we're going to trim this part right here. All right, love these little snips. My favorite. Cut so close. Love them. AllanWade.com. Hit up embroidery tools, embroidery essentials. Hit up embroidery essentials and you can get some of these for yourself. They come in a pack. So yeah. There's a tail right there, the tail of lion. Tail of the lion. Right there. Then it's going to do body of the lion. Now it's laying down the whole entire back stitch for this line right here, putting down a whole entire back stitch so everything can stay together nice, and when it embroiders it out, everything's going to be looking good. Pretty sweet design right here. Levite Apparel, I've always liked this logo. Got the line in the middle, and the SE600 is handling this file like a boss. And this is what I do, guys. Typically when I embroider something, if it's for the other machine, I'll test it out on this machine, and I know that if it stitches out, if it embroiders out good on this machine, it's definitely going to embroider out on the big commercial machine, because the commercial machine chews stuff up and like it has no problem, like it's no tomorrow. All right, so yeah, that's one thing that you can do if you guys both have a consumer like the Brother SE600 and a commercial like the MT1501, or even half step below the MT1501, the EM1010. Approaching the end of the line, 8-minute line stitch out, and now we're going to stitch out the last part, which is a 1-minute little small part of the face. It's not going to be a full 1 minute. Sometimes when it says 1 minute on the screen, it's not actually 1 minute. We're going to do that part, and then we're going to be all done with this design, guys. Let me know what you guys think so far. That's a nice little subtle logo right there. It's pretty cool. A lot of things I notice about logos right now, I'm gonna talk to you guys while I change this, is a lot of logos have a lot of similar characteristics. Like they'll be circles, right? Circles, or you'll have like rectangles, roughly, like construct companies and stuff like that, rectangles or squares. A lot of them have the same or similar characteristics, logos, when it comes to general shape. So you guys might want to consider that when you're making your logo. I know you want to like stand out and be different and stuff like that all the time, but sometimes certain fundamentals might help you, because it might help your thing look like what you're trying to make it be. You know what I mean? And if you go against that grain, it might be something totally different that is not relaying the message that you're trying to relay. So that's just something to think about when you're making your logos or producing your stuff, right? What do you want this to be? What is this supposed to look like? Does it look like what it's supposed to look like, right? Does it look like what it's supposed to be? Is a better way to put that. So you might want to consider that. See this? It's different because of the edges of it, but it's still got the general circle logo type of thing going on. All right, so there we go. It's going to do the eye part, and then it's going to be done, guys. All right, boom, like that. Jump to the other side. Boom, then that part. Cooking on gas, and just like that, we're done. All right, 36-minute embroider out, just to test out to make sure it's good. The quality assurance test that I like to do, guys. And not everybody gets a video on their thing. Some people don't want videos on their designs, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. When you pay me your money to digitize your file, I am at the mercy to do what you say with your file. Only thing that is certain is I will send it to you. But a video, oh, this is the air. This is an air and this is an I. All right, so there you go, Levite Apparel. Shouts out to Levite Apparel. There's your design right here. Let me back up the camera just a little bit. Sorry guys for the shaky footage right there. And here we go with another one, knocking them out. Got Levite Apparel's design looking good. Yeah. Guys, adubbproductions@gmail.com. If you'd like to inquire about getting your logo digitized, make sure it's not anything weird that's not digitizable, that's going to be like super like not even reasonable, because remember, we're doing this stuff in thread, needle and thread. A lot of people like to send me some crazy designs with all these different graphics. I'm like, yo, it will take me 40 days and 40 nights to do that, and it will cost you $12,142 million. So, no, just kidding. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, A-Dubb Productions, and on Facebook, A-Dubb Productions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby?